Okay, good afternoon. This is Yoram Swale, your mathematics and sciences tutor. So today we are going to look at the mathematics paper 1, that is 2024 for the General Certificate of Education. Yeah, so here is the first question. The first question states that evaluate that is 8 over 27 in brackets raised to power 2 over 3. So it is a fraction that we need to evaluate that is raised to the fraction power. That is 2 marks. So how do you go about this question? So the best way to go about this question is, we know we did the laws of indices. So if you have got such a question, that is question 1. So I'm going to do it here so that we can be following. Okay. So this question, what we are going to do to solve this kind of equation is, we are going to say, by applying the law of indices, this is same as if you have got a over b raised to the power n over m. This is equals to the mth root of a over b in bracket then raised to the power n. So that is the rule we are going to use here to solve this kind of equation. So I'll assume to say my a it is 8, my b it is 27. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say what is my mth. Remember, always the denominator of a fraction on the power, it is the root of the a certain number that you've been told, or rather a fraction that you are told to evaluate. So what I'm going to start with, it's the third root of 8 over 27, then raised to the power. What is my n? In this case, n, I'll assume it's 2. Then this is equals to, when you reach at this stage, what does this 3 here, or the root, tells you? Meaning that you are going to express what is inside the square root by checking the number, which when you multiply that number 3 times itself, it should give you 8. Then 3 times itself, it should give you 27. Then that numbers, you are going to raise it to power 2. So if I do my calculations, I'm going to find that the number that I can multiply so that I can have 8, 3 times itself, it's probably 2. So I'm going to say 2 over the number that I can multiply 3 times so that I get 27. It's 3. The root has gone by expressing it with this format, then 2. So that one here, you can also apply the rule which states if you have got a over b in bracket to the power n, this is same as a to the power n over b to the power n. So I'm going to distribute these two inside. That is 2 to the power 2 over 3 to the power 2. So 2 to the power 2, it is 4. Then 3 to the power 2, it is 9. So, viewers, this is the final answer for that question. Question 2 reads, Simplify 4 open bracket x minus 2 plus 3 open bracket 2x minus 3 to max. Simplify 4 open bracket x minus 2 close brackets plus 3 open bracket 2x minus 3. So what does this tells you? So remember, we are going to check whatever is closer to the brackets, we distribute it inside. So this one will be done in this manner. I'm going to say 4 times x, it is 4x minus c. 4 times 2, it is negative 8 plus c. Positive times negative, here it is a positive. 3 times 2x, it is 6x. Then 3 times negative 3, positive 3 times negative 3, that is positive times negative, it is a negative. 3 times 3, it is a 9. Then you check on the common denominators. You check on the common denominators. So, the like terms. So I'm going to collect, that is a 4x plus 6x minus 9, then minus 8. So 4x plus 6, since 4, the variable for 4 and the variable for 6, it is the same, and the degree is 1 and 1. So therefore these ones, they are like terms, they can be added. 6 plus 4, it is 10. Then you get the common variable, which is x. Then since the sign for negative and 9 and 8 are the same, you say you get 1, then you add the numbers, which is 8 plus 9, that is 17. So this is the final answer. Okay, we move on. We go to question 3. Question 3, it's right there. Solve the equation 3x minus 5 open bracket x plus 2 is equals to 0. Solve this equation. So this equation that we are currently solving, if you look at it, it has been already factorized. So it was a quadratic equation, as you can see. Then they factorized it. So they just want you to find the values of x. So here there's no need of straighting, just equate each of these two given factors to 0 separately. So you start with 3x minus 5 is equals to 0, or x plus 2 is equals to 0, like that. From there, you can solve them separately to say this is 3x minus 5 is equals to 0, or x plus 2 equals 0. So therefore you can transform this to the other side, correcting like terms. 3x, when 5 crosses to the other side, it will be positive, so it will be positive 5, because 0 plus 5, it will be positive 5. Or x, when this crosses to the other side, it will be equals to negative 2. Negative 2. So this is one value of x, which is a negative 2. Then when you solve this one, you just divide by 3, then x is 5 over 3. Since it is an improper fraction, you can express it as a mixed fraction to say it is 1 remainder 2 over 3 as a mixed fraction. So that is the solution for question 3. Then we go to question 4. Question 4 reads, factorize completely 7x squared minus 7. Factorize completely 7x squared minus 7. So, when you are dealing with factorization, first of all, you need to check. What is common on both sides. When I say both sides, meaning before the sign in between the two given terms or rather numbers, what is common on both sides. So here we can see to say 7 is common, so I'm going to factor out 7. Then inside I'm going to remain with x squared minus c. When I remove 7 here or divide by 7, I'll have a 1. Then inside here I can see to say I have a difference of 2 squares. So to find that, meaning that I'll express -1 to look like x squared, and this one it is getting x plus 1 multiplying with its conjugate. When I say its conjugate, meaning that instead of x plus 1, it will be x minus 1. That is the final answer for question 4. Okay. Question 5. Okay. That is question 10. Okay, that is question 10. Yeah, the questions are jumbled. Okay, so that is the question 10. Question 1a reads, given that a is equals to 2, -1, 3, then find A transpose. Given that matrix A, it is equals to, matrix A is equals to 2, -1, 3. So when you are dealing with the transpose of a matrix, what does that imply? It implies that you automatically have to change rows to columns. Just change the rows in 2 columns. So this one, 2, -1, 3, they are in horizontal format. So just make them stand the way they are as the column matrix, or rather a vertical matrix, meaning that that is your A transpose. So I'm going to say my A transpose, A to the power T, that is for a transpose, is equals to 2, -1, then 3. So this is my final answer for that particular part of equation 10. Part B, given that A is equals to 2, 3, 2, then B is equals to 1, -2. Given that A is equals to 2, 3, 2, then B 1, -2, then the question says find A, B. So I assume that you did some multiplication of matrices. So the order of the first matrix, it is a 2 by 1. The order of the second matrix, it is a 1 by 2. So the expected result for AB is a 2 by 2 by getting those numbers, the first number from the first matrix and the last number from the last matrix. So AB is equals to 3 times 1, then 3 times -2, close like that, then 2 times 1, then 2 times negative 2. Okay, so this one will give us a 3, a negative 6, a 2, then a negative 4. So this is our final answer for that particular question. Okay, let's move on. We go to question 14. Question 14 reads, in the diagram, PQR and S are points on the circle with the center O, and the angle PQR is equals to 68 degrees. TRU is a tangent at R. Remember, girls and boys, or ladies and gentlemen, when you are talking about a tangent is simply a straight line that touches a circle at one point. So that point in this particular question, it is R. That's where it is touching it. So they are saying, find angle POR. So the angle they are looking for, it is angle POR. That is the angle they are looking for, angle POR. So this set of equation, you can only answer this question once you apply the properties of circles, or the circle theories. The circle theories. Okay, the circle theories. Okay, so to find angle PQR, so I'm going to apply one of the theorems which states that the angle at the circumference is twice the angle at the center. So to find this angle POR, I know that it's this angle they are looking for. Therefore, to find this one, it's simply, since I have the angle at the circumference, which is Q, so I'll multiply this angle here times 2 so that I can have the angle POR. So this is giving us 2 by 68 degrees. Remember, this is paper 1, no need of a calculator, so it is a 2 times 8, that is 16, so it is a 6 carry 1. 2 times 6, it is a 12 plus 1, 13. So this angle here, it is a 136 degrees. B. Part B reads, we are finding angle PSR. We are finding angle PSR. PSR. Okay, so we are finding angle PSR. So to find this angle, what you are going to do, since we know that here it is a 136 here. We have this angle which is 136. So let's find the remaining side here so that it can give us 360. Then what are we going to do? We are going to simply to say, first step, you need to find, that angle, I'm going to say X, the one I'm looking for, plus 136 degrees should give me 360. Okay, 360. Then I'll say X is equals to 360 minus 136. Then X is equals to, that is 300 minus 100, 200, 200, which is 260. 260 minus 36. This is paper 1. 36 minus 60, it is what? It is a 224 degrees. So that 224, gentlemen, it is not our final answer. It is not our final answer. What you are going to do, applying the same theory I applied at first, this angle at the center is twice this angle at the circumference again. Take note, the inner angle at center O, it is twice the angle at the center on top. But the outer angle at center O is twice the angle at the circumference, which is PSR. So what are you going to do? If it is twice, then what are you going to do? You are going to divide your x value by 2, like this. Then x is equals to 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 4, it is 2. So 112 degrees, it is the required angle for PSR, 112. The other side, the other question is saying find angle PRO. PRO, the angle PRO. So it is this angle right here. That is the angle we are looking for. That is the angle that we are looking for. So what I'm going to do here, colleagues, is that since I have this angle as 136, I have this angle as 136. So what I'm going to do is, I know that this side, since this one is the center, this one is the center, as it been stated in the question to say the center or here, the center or here. So what I'm going to do is, since this one is the center, so probably this side is equal to this side. So PO and OR are equal. Get it? Therefore, even the angle here and the angle there, they are equal. So since I'm obtaining POR as a triangle, and I know that the sum of angles in a triangle, they add up to 108. Therefore, I have a what? A 112 down there. So what I'm going to do is, that is a part C, angle PRO. Okay. So I'm going to say I have got two equal sides that I'll name x plus 136, which is at O. Then this should give me 18 degrees. Then x plus x 2x, this is equals to 180. This guy will go to the other side, minus 136 degrees. 136 degrees. 136 degrees, sorry. 136 degrees. Therefore, what next? I'll say 2x is equals to 180 minus 136. It is what? 100 and 100 goes. 80 minus 36. 80 minus 30, it is 50. 50 minus 6, it is a 44 degrees. Then divide by 2, divide by 2. X and x, then x is equals to 4 into 4, 2 into 4, it is 2. 2 into 4, it is 2. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, that angle there, it is 22 degrees. Okay, we go to question 15. Question 15 reads, y is equals to, given that y is equals to 4x3 minus 2x squared plus 1. Then they are saying find the dy dx. So this one, it is from the topic called calculus, and dy dx, it is one of the forms of calculus that deals with the differentiation. So if you've been taught to find dy dx, first of all, look at the nature of a given equation. So this polynomial, if you try to look at this polynomial, the highest degree it is a 3, and the lowest degree it is a 0. Okay. 3, the highest degree it is a 3, the lowest it is a 0. So to find the divide x, what you need to do is you multiply using the power rule. You multiply the power multiplied by the coefficient of x of any variable. It's not that they always give you x, they can also give you RQ, but the strategy you can use is multiply the power multiplied by the coefficient. So in this case it will be 3 times 4, then on the power there subtract 1. That's what we are going to do in this question. So here is a solution. So dy dx is equals to 4 times 3 x. Oh, instead of people getting confused, let me start with 3 times 4x power 3. Then the power we said we subtract by 1. Then we go to the next step, minus 2, which is the power, times 2x to the power 2 minus 1. Remember, always when you differentiate a constant, this one, it is a 0, so just ignore about it. So our solution will be divide x is equals to 4 times this, it is a 12x, 3 minus 1, it is a 2, minus 4, 2 times 2, it is a 4x, 2 minus 1, it is a 1. So you can't represent that one, just leave it like this. So this is the final answer. That is the final answer. Question, that was question 19. That was question 15. So here it is question 19. So question 19 reads, a straight line y given by the equation 1 over 2x plus p passes through the points, that is negative 2, 2. Find the coordinates of the y-intercept. This is the y-intercept. So to go about this question, remember, finding the intercepts and whatever, you need to understand what it means. Find the coordinates of the y-intercept. So this is our question, and we are told to find the coordinates of the y-intercept. So remember, the y-intercept, like the value of y, here, the y-intercept, in this case, it is p. So let's find the value of p first, using the values given. That is the point negative 2, 2 first. So we are going to say, where there is, I'll name this as x, this one as y. So where there is x, I'll put negative 2. Where there is y, I'll put 2. So where there is y, it will be 2 equals to 1 over 2 multiplied by negative 2 plus p. I want to find the value of p. Then 2 is equals to, remember here the common denominator is 1. So negative 2 will multiply with 1, which is negative 2 over 2 times 1, it is a 2. Then plus p. So 2 is equals to 2 into 2, it is a 2 into negative 2, it is a negative 1. Plus p. So this will go to the other side. So it will be 2 plus 1 equals p. Then 3 is p. So this is the value of p. Since the question is saying find the coordinates of y-intercept, and we know that from the Cartesian plane, in the y-axis, this is y, this is x. So here y is 0, then here x is 0. Get it? So since they are saying the coordinates of the y-intercept, so they are actually focusing on this axis, the vertical axis, which is the y-axis. So what we are going to do here is, we are going to say, okay, since there x is 0, no need of solving, colleagues. So we are going to say, therefore, the coordinates of the y-intercept is 0, 3. So this is the answer for that particular question. Okay. That is the answer to that particular question. Here there's a question. Let's deal with question number 5. Question number 5 reads, use the set notation to describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram below. So this, colleagues, this Venn diagram, it is a Venn diagram consisting of 3 sets, that is set A, B, and C. So it's coming from the topic of sets. So to describe this shaded region, so first of all, we can say that what is not being shaded here, it is A. As you can see, A, it is not shaded. A only, A intersection B, A intersection B intersection C, A intersection C, they are unshaded. And what is being shaded, it is B intersection C together with B only and C only. So I'm going first to write the answer to this particular question. First of all, describe what is not being shaded, that is A. And what does that mean? Meaning A has been complemented, like this. A has been complemented. Then you check on the question, is it intersecting or uniting? Is it intersecting or uniting? Is it intersecting or uniting? So in this case, since it is outside, it is intersecting with its complement. Remember, this is a complement. This is a complement. The shaded part, it is a complement. So a complement is intersecting with B, union C. That is the answer, which is intersecting with B union C. So that was the correct solution to question 5. Okay, hope we are together. We are on question 6. Okay, we are on question 6. So question 6 reads, a businessman got 800 shares worth 7,200 kwacha. What was the cost of each share? So a businessman, out of 800 shares, he was given 7,200 per 800 shares. What was the cost of each share? So here you actually set a proportion. If 800 shares is equals to 7,200, what about one? Okay, if 800 shares is equals to this one, then one share is equals to X. That is the kwacha. So you multiply, cross multiply, X times 800, that is 800. X is equals to 1 times 7,200, it's 7,200. Divide with 800, divide with 800. You cancel this, then x is equals to, you cancel the zeros, this is paper 1, you cancel the zeros, so you can reduce this to say 2 into, because here the last number, or the number behind 72, it is 2, and we know that 2 can go into 70, can go into 72, and 8. So I'm going to say 2 into 72, it is a 36. Out of 2 into 8, it is a 4. Then x is equals to 2 into 36, it is a 18. 2 into 4, it is a 9. Then you can say, oh, it is a 2, sorry. 2 into 4, it is a 2. Then 2 into 18, it is a 9. So each share was going at 9.00 kwacha. 9.00 kwacha. So I was doing this kind of reduction for the sake of you. You know how to deal with mathematics paper 1 questions, because mind you, a calculator is not allowed in this paper. So question 7. Question 7 reads, the sequence 20, 17, 14 is an arithmetic progression. That is an AP, one type of geometric and progression. The first question is saying, find the 9th term. Find the 9th term. Find the 9th term. So for a term, colleagues, what happens with the an AP, what you need to know is the formula for the term, for n term of an AP is T subscript n is equals to A, the first term, plus open bracket n minus 1, then multiplied by D. So looking at the numbers that we have, you can identify to say A, it is a first term, and I have a 20 here. Then N, it is the term which I've been given, which is 9. Then D, it is not given. So I will say data N is 9, A is 20, but D is question mark. So how do you find the D? To find the D, which is the common difference of an AP, that is an arithmetic progression, you say term 2 minus term 1 is equals to D. So in this case, this is my term 1, term 2, term 3. So term 2, it is 17. So what I'm going to do is, I'll say 17 minus 20, which is a term 1, is equals to D. 17 minus 20, it is a negative 3, is D. So that is my D. Therefore, I can now look for my 9th term. 9th term is this. Subscript 9 is equals to A, it is 20 plus N, it is 9 minus 1, open bracket, cross bracket, then multiplied by D, which is a negative 3. That is the expression I have. Then from there, you can tell to say this is equals to 20. Deal with the brackets. BODMAS matters also here. What is inside the brackets? 9 minus 1, it is 8. Times negative 3, which is 20 plus BODMAS. So it is a negative 3 times 8, which is a negative 24. Then this is 20. Then you can distribute positive multiplied by negative. It is negative 1. Here there's a coefficient of 1 times 24. It is a 24. This is 20 minus 24, it is a negative 4. So this is the 9th term of this given AP. Part B, that is part B. Part B says find the sum of the first 10 terms. Find the sum of the first 10 terms. So sum. So a sum of an AP is given by S subscript n is equals to n over 2. Then you use these square brackets. You say 2a plus open bracket n minus 1, then multiply by d, you close. That is the sum. Mind you, these formulas, more especially for an AP, you have to know them, because paper 1, there will be no formula sheet as it is when it comes to paper 2. There will be no formula sheet. So for this one, you have to know the term as well as the sum of an AP. Those are paper 1 mandate questions. So I'm going to say I have n, which is 10 in this case, because they are saying the sum of the first 10 terms. So A, I have it is 20, then D it is -3. So I'll say S subscript n is equals to 10 over 2 open bracket 2 multiplied by 20, then plus n, it is 10 minus 1 multiplied by -3, then you close. So S base n is equals to this into that, it gives me 5 open bracket, this times this, it is 40, plus this and that, it is 9. Then I keep multiplied by -3. It's a multiplication here. It's not a minus, no, it's a multiplication here. So this is 5 open bracket, work on brackets first, then 40 plus 3 times 9, that is a -20. 3 times 9, it is a -27. Then you can say 5, 40, positive times negative, it is a -1, which is the coefficient here, multiplied by 27, it is a 27. Then this is 5 multiplied by 40 minus 27, it is probably a 13. Then 13 multiplied by this one, which is 5 times 3, it is 15, carry 1. 5 times 1, it is a 5, plus 1, 6. So the answer to this question was a 65. Okay, so question 8. Question 8 reads, a fair die is rolled once. Find the probability of a 4 showing up. A fair die is rolled once. Find the probability of a 4 showing up. So a die, you have to know that a die, it is a 6-sided item or object. A die has got 6 sides. So what does that imply? So that 6, it is the sample size of a die. Therefore, the number of times that a die is being rolled is depending on the number of sides that a die has. So in this case, since they are saying the probability that a 4 will show up, so it is just rolled once, and a die has got 6 sides. So the probability for this one, it is the probability of a 4 showing up. It is automatically 1 of 6. 1 out of 6. No need of stressing. 1 out of 6. Okay. So for today, we are going to do these ones, but we'll finish from where we've ended, and we are going to look at mathematics paper 2, some of the questions. Thank you.